Okay, I want to tell you a story. So let's start with an experiment. This is a little tube, and there's a slit in this one side, and then there's a holographic diffraction grating on the other side. So let's just see if you can look through this. I'm going to hold up to the camera. Okay, and you should see, I see it. Not perfect. There, that's good. The colors of the rainbow right there. Now, they don't look perfect, but look, you can see from right to left. On the left side, blue, and then it goes green, and then it goes red. It's not a perfect rainbow of colors because of the camera, it only has a certain center and so forth. But anyway, imagine doing this same experiment with a prism. So the prism is a glass triangle, and light comes through and it splits into the colors. So white light is split into all these colors, and I think that's cool. Now, one of the first people to study this was Isaac Newton, and he classified the colors as the following. Red, you've seen this, come on. Roy G. Biv, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Well, that's 7 colors. 7 colors. I saw in a book one time that just said this. Didn't have the eye. So, there's an infinite number of colors between purplish blue and red. It's a spectrum, right? It's a continuous spectrum. We could break it into 7 colors. You could break it into 3. We usually do 3 RGB, red, green, blue, but whatever. So for Newton, the number 7 was super important. It was a cool number. And let me show you why. Imagine that you were out here you're looking in the sky, and you could see objects that move in the sky. So there's 7 objects that move in a regular pattern in the sky. What are they? No, not stars, because there's, too many of those. No, not clouds. Okay, clouds, yes, but they don't move regularly. So what does move regularly? I'm going to show you the 7. The sun. Don't look at the sun. Okay, but the sun comes, rises, and sets, and all that. Next, Mercury. So Mercury, you can see this with the naked eye. It's one of the planets that you can see. You have to get a nice shot at the horizon, which we don't have because these trees are on the way. But it'll be near the sun, where the sun sets. That's that. That's the next one. Venus, very bright. You can easily see that. People see that all the time. Put that over here. Mars. Again, you can see that one. Now, my next 2 favorite. Jupiter, this one is really cool. You can see it with binoculars. If you get some binoculars and look at Jupiter in the sky, you can see the moons of Jupiter. That's really cool. There's a lot of cool things about Jupiter. Saturn. With binoculars, you can kind of see the rings of Saturn, but you should look. It's pretty cool. So now what about Neptune? You can't see that with the naked eye, and it wasn't discovered until much later. Uranus, some people call it Uranus. Some people call it, what do they call it? Uranus? Uranus. Well, I call it Uranus. Pluto, those you can't see with the naked eye. They weren't discovered until much later. So that's 7 objects, and they're all very important. And they're related to the days of the week. So here's Saturn, and on the back I have Saturday. Saturn Day. And this is the Spanish version. If you think in another language, some of these are a little bit easier to see, but I'm going to do that one. Here's Mars. Mars is easy in Louisiana because it's Tuesday. We think of Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday. It's the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. Mardi Gras. Mars, Tuesday. Let's go to another one. Jupiter is Thursday. And it's easier in other languages to see that. That looks more like Jupiter. But if you think about like the Norse mythology, and you think about Thor, Thor's Day. We just spelled it wrong. How about this one? Wednesday is Mercury. This one's easy. Sun is Sunday. That was the easiest one. Where's my moon? I missed the moon. I missed a card. I had a moon too, and there's Moon Day, which is Monday. But let's pretend like I had that up as a card. Don't really need the card. Venus is Friday. So there you go. So the 7 days of the week correspond to the 7 moving objects in the sky that you can see, and that's why, in the end, Newton said there were 7 colors: red, orange, green, Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Boom, the end. Cool trick. Share with your friends. Right there.